Hello everyone, welcome to DevOps for your family. Today I want to show you a demo how can we create a S3 bucket using Terraform to store the Terraform state in S3 bucket. Okay, so let's start the demo now. So before that we need to have the valid AWS account and we need to create a user account, IAM user account with I have created with administrator access, and but if you want you can just give the in production it should not be admin access, it should be a least access privileges. And we have to configure a profile in order to Terraform to authenticate to AWS. So if you see, first I'm listing the profile what is already created in my laptop. So if you see, there was I have configured a of this is my profile. For example, if you want to create or configure a profile, you have to just give like this format AWS configure hyphen profile and the profile name, and it will ask for the access key ID and secret key ID and the region and the output. So we can just cancel this one since I have already have the profile name created, this a ops. So before we start creating S3 bucket, I will show you the bucket Terraform code which I am using. So first is the provider. So provider, here we are using AWS, and the region you can like it's depend upon you where you want to create. I'm choosing the region as US East 1. If you see, this is my default region, that is US East 1, which I have configured in the variable file, that is variable.tf. And also I am inputting the profile that should get authenticated to AWS. So if you see the previous command, that is I have just shown you before, this one. So in order to create a new profile, you have to follow this method. Once we have the access key, secret key ID and the region and everything is set, we need to create the S3 bucket. So if you see, I'm using a Terraform module. The module is S3 bucket. I just a name. So I have given the name as S3 bucket, and the source is I'm getting the. I'm not going to write any like S3 bucket from the scratch. I'm using an existing module. So if you see, we go to this module. So from this module, you can able to see a lot of example, and I will go through one of the example. Okay, so here we have this example option, lot many like example things are here. So yeah, so in this one, uh, what is the input we have to give, that we need to define. If you just go through this example module, like S3 is just a module name and source is this S3 bucket name, and this is the bucket name, and the ACL is private, this is access control is this by default, this is provide, and I just followed this one. So once I created this S3 bucket, I will show you in the option. So public access is default is disabled, so we no need to worry. So now in order to run the script, I have just created a apply.sh, that is a shell script. So if you see this one, there is, it look like complicated, but it's just a helper script that is used to initiate and apply our configuration. Here I'm defining the exporting the first, this is the to differentiate the color while I'm running Terraform validate and format and init and plan apply. I'm just using this to like differentiate the color, and I'm just exporting the AWS profile, that is the AI ops which I created before. Then I'm running the Terraform validate and Terraform format command. Validate is to validate the configuration of our code, and this Terraform format is to format is there any like a line code of not formatted properly. Then we are initializing the backend, then we are running the plan, and once the plan is ready it will go through the apply stage, then it will ask us to like input yes to proceed further. So this is the flow. So what I will do, I will just run sh apply.sh. Okay, so the bucket name which I have inputted here is like the tag name a of September 2024 terraform. This is the bucket name. Okay, yeah, this script is running. Meanwhile, if I go to the AWS account and search for existing bucket, so see there are two bucket already created. This is for our upcoming terraform demos. So a ops terraform bucket, this I created maybe September 14th, and this is Jenkins DFA, that is our channel DevOps for you. This I created around around April, and I'm just, yeah, if you see, this is the plan. This is going to execute, and it will give you the snippet what it's going to create. This is our plan. Okay, so yeah, we can go ahead and review the changes. Now it's after the plan, it's giving us to the resource which is going to create. So if you see plan 13 to add, so 13 resources it's going to create. Okay, so if you see, I think I have in a different folder which I have planned for our next demo. So yeah, I will show you. I have to cancel this one, else it will create. Okay, if you see, this was under VPC EC2 module. Suppose we have to be in S3 folder. Here if you see, this is the apply and EC2 whole and S3 TF. So here I'll be just running that apply.sh script. Once it run, it will give us the resource count. I think it will be only 2 resource that is going to create. Okay, so now it's running terraform validate, then we get a success, and then it's running terraform format and terraform init, then it's running the terraform plan followed by terraform apply, then it will ask for us to confirm or proceed with typing yes to proceed further. Yeah, so let us wait for the, yeah, now the terraform plan has run. Now it's running the terraform apply command. So it will ask for us to input, wait for our input. So let us, if you see, it's go, what are the resource it's going to create? It's going to create S3 bucket, and this is the resource. These are all taken from our module, and also it's going to create public access, as I said, right, that ACLs. So it will block all public ACL access true and public policy true likewise. So nobody can able to access over public. This is only to ensure our Terraform backend script is stored in this S3. Why? Because if we, by default, it will create our all the resources Terraform uh, backend, that is the Terraform state, all the resources information that is more essential for Terraform to run. So instead of keeping that Terraform state in our local, as a safer side or as a best practice, we are going to save all our Terraform resource state, or I can say the Terraform state, into AWS S3 bucket. If you see the apply complete, that means we are, the bucket was created successfully. Yeah, and yeah, if you see AOps 2024 bucket, and if I go here, yeah, you see all public access, edit this one on, so we cannot able to access this bucket. Okay, so now once this S3 bucket created, then we need to, in our next demo,